Alrighty guys, get ready for another great video this week because we're going to be talking about the top 3 areas to live in if you're looking for a 55 and older community in Vero Beach, and we're going to dive into that right now. So what's going on, everyone? My name is Andrew Pinch, your realtor for any home up and down the stretch of the Florida East Coast. And if you're looking for a channel that goes over everything about what it's like to live, play, eat, sleep, and buy real estate anywhere in the Florida East Coast on this beautiful Florida East Coast, make sure to like this video, tap that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell because I'll be uploading a video every single week. Also too, I am a registered realtor here on the East Coast of Florida. I will be the one to work with you unless of course I'm tied up with another client. Actually still out there in the field, there's a lot of realtors right now that are recording videos that do not personally work with the clients. So that is something that I can differ myself as far as like you actually will be calling me, talking with me, working with me, and everything else. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email because I promise that I'll do whatever it takes to have your back when making that move to the Florida East Coast. All right guys, so we are here at beautiful Vista Plantation, and so it's actually a golf course, but it's also a condominium community with 55 and older restrictions. There's a few other restrictions here too, so we're gonna dive into all the amenities, restrictions, HOA fees, what you get, what it's close by, and everything right now. Alrighty guys, so one thing I wanted to go over here first is the location. So where is Vista Plantation? Where is it located? So first things first, we are actually in the Vero West corridor, and that's a very, very good thing. So the Vero West corridor is right next to the mall. So if you have a bicycle in your unit or bike storage anywhere downstairs, you can hop on that bike and be at the mall. It's going to be a little bit of a sketchy drive to get to the outlets because it is a short distance, but it's also on State Road 60, which is one of our main roads, highly traveled traffic. So I would probably recommend actually getting in your car to go to the outlets. There's also nearby a lot of the shopping and just the heart of Vero, so where the Home Depot, Lowe's is, the Indian River Mall with all the shops in there. And you've also got Chipotle, Target, Chick-fil-A, Walmart's there, Publix is there, Fresh Market is nearby. So there's a lot of different little things here that are just right next door to Vista Plantation. And I did want to point out one more thing too. So I'm going to flip the camera over here and point in this direction. So you could probably see behind me that these condos do look a bit older, a little bit more dated, but that's because these were built in the 1980s. So what I will say is a positive in regards to location is back in the 1980s, that's whenever Vero was still expanding, still growing a lot. So a lot of the major hubs of Vero were developed back then, and that allowed that this community here to be placed around that. Versus you're kind of restricted to the more northern parts of Vero and southern parts of Vero, and also too far west, in my opinion, if you're going completely new construction. So I know I talk about new construction a lot, and I bring it up all the time, and it seems to be my preferred method because of insurance reasons, warranty reasons, and also just the cost of getting into a used home being relatively the same after you do some rehab and repairs. But that's one thing here too that I will say in the regard of these older homes having the better location, because the real estate, they're not making any more of it. So you have to take what's there, and if it's already built out in the major hubs of a city, you have to look elsewhere, further north, further west, or further south. And I don't say further east because we're on the East Coast and everything's kind of developed eastward and then brought westward as time went on. So yeah, that is one big thing that I wanted to talk about in regards to location. I do have some other highlights here too. Of course, you can see that this is a golf course community. Now, the golf course is a public golf course and it's not included within your HOA fees. So don't think that, you know, just because you're living here and you're paying the fees that you feel like you need to, you know, get out there and hit the links per se in order to justify paying the HOA fees. So no, that HOA fee is completely separate. It's for the common areas here and then not for the golf course itself. Another thing I wanted to say is that the nearby healthcare provider, so we do have the Cleveland Clinic. You are just right off of 95 too. So if in case of any emergency, if you didn't want to go to the Cleveland Clinic, you can easily hop on I-95 and then be, you know, north or south, depending on wherever you prefer to go in case of an emergency, or in case of your healthcare provider being, you know, more towards Melbourne or down in Port St. Lucie, where my wife actually gave birth to our son. So we preferred to go there. Also too, let's talk about the convenience and entertainment. More notes I have written down here too. So you're minutes away from 20th Street. So 20th Street, again, we don't really call that as locals, we call it State Road 60. So State Road 60 is covered in different, you know, shops, grocery stores, restaurants, just different activities to do, lots of things to do, like you know, golf courses, all sorts of things you're gonna find off of State Road 60. And we are here on the corner of State Road 60 and 66th Avenue. So again, very convenient location for that. Nearby attractions include the St. Lucie County Aquarium, Vero Beach Museum of Art, and the Riverside Theater. So you're just minutes away from there. Pretty much anywhere in Vero Beach. That's not really a special thing to be writing down and mentioning, but if you don't know, if this is the first video you've seen about Vero Beach, those are proximities or close by things that you can find here, like the Riverside Theater, live music, you know, dancing and that sort of thing. I don't want you to think that Vero Beach is just a sleepy town that does nothing. Also too, easy access to parks and green spaces like the Atlantic Park, Royal Palm Point Park, and the South County Park. So easy access to beaches. Now let's go ahead and talk about pricing, a very, very important thing, and one of the reasons why I wanted to put this on my list. So a 1-bedroom condo, if you're just a retired couple, you can deal with a single bedroom condo. Those prices start around 169, so 169,000, and then for a 2-bedroom condo they can go up to 280,000. So again, very affordable. But when I say affordable, please remember that there is HOA fees, you know, included in a monthly obligation for you if you decide to move to a condo like this one. So let's talk about that. The monthly HOA here is $525.08 a month. What it covers is your cable TV, your water, your lawn care, your exterior maintenance of the condos, your common area upkeep, and also your amenities. So your amenities are going to be your clubhouse with a kitchen, sunroom, library, and multi-purpose space. You've also got 2 swimming pools here, tennis courts, bocce ball courts, picnic area with barbecue grills, on-site RV and boat storage, and then of course there's going to be an additional fee if you decide to play golf. So like I said, this is open to the public. You'd be charged the regular retail fee for that. All right, so now moving on to another important topic about this, and that's going to be the community lifestyle. So the HOA here is not just you're on your own type of thing. So if you're moving down, you don't know anybody, the HOA will help you introduce you to other neighbors. So we've got the HOA organizes bingo lunches, holiday parties, card games, bake sales, and then all other sorts of things are constantly going on, especially even through the community itself. So I'm sure there's probably a Facebook page or something that you can be a part of to where it will update you as these things are going on. Also plenty of outdoor options. So, you know, of course, like multiple golf courses. You've got the one that you have here. You've got the Bent Pine Golf Course, which is another very popular one. You've got the Vista Royale, which I do not believe there's any ownership similarities between the two because they are very 2 different communities. But Vista Royale is another one where in like the mid 100,000, so 150 to 175, you can get a larger golf course because those are 3 9-hole courses that you can choose from. And again, not included in the HOA fees over there at Vista Royale. But that's not the one we're talking about today. It's Vista Plantation. So you have all the proximity to these different golf courses here, but this is the one that you live on. And you have a, you know, little view of watching people screw up their swings, and you know, it is a nice course. And let's go ahead and talk about the second community, which we're going to drive over to right now, called Woodfield. Alrighty guys, so we are here. We have made it to community number 2, and that's going to be Woodfield. So to my left here, you can obviously see some of the villa options that we have here too. So one little thing that I saw whenever I first pulled in is that it's kind of like a peculiar neighborhood as far as like rules and how things are made up. And you know how whenever you give someone the only job that they have is to come up with HOA rules, you come up with some funky stuff. So then the speed limit in here is actually 21 miles an hour. So I've never seen a speed limit sign say 21, but hey, you got that extra mile per hour before the local authorities get on your butt in here. Anyway, so like I said, we have villas. It's split between single car garage villas like what we see here, and then 2-car garage single family homes that we have here too. So one other thing I want to talk about before I get into the square footage and whatnot of that too is the location. So I only drove the truck like 5 or 6 minutes away in order to get to where I am right now. So the fact is that we are still in the same location that we talked about before, near the mall, you know, where all the shopping is, off State Road 60. We're just off of 66th Avenue and State Road 60 here for Woodfield. So that is kind of like a good little spot there too, indicator as to where it is. Very easy bike ride over to the mall and everything else like that. This neighborhood was built in 2006, through 2009 by Lennar Homes. So that's a builder you guys might be very aware of, or maybe you even live in a Lennar home now. So this is only available on a resale basis. One other thing I wanted to point out too is that they do have the kind of Mediterranean style roofs here too, so with the barrel tiles. That's one good thing to point out too, that they all come with that. So when it does come time to replacing them, you know, they tend to be a little bit more costly than the shingle roofs. Now let's talk a little bit more about the real estate aspect of this neighborhood. So the villas, again, like I was saying, are going to range between the 1,400 square feet and 1,746 square feet. The features include state-of-the-art appliances, oversized laundry rooms and walk-in closets, 1-car garages, 2 baths, and 2 or 3 bedrooms for the villas. The single-family homes, however, range between 1,559 square feet to 2,787 square feet. Those amenities are about the same: gourmet kitchens, formal dining rooms, bay windows, covered patios, and that sort of thing, again with the 2-car garages, and also 3-bedroom and 2 to 3 baths. Now let's talk about the HOAs fees and the amenities too. So the HOA fees are $469.33 a month. What it covers is a 16,000 square feet clubhouse, aerobics room, and well-equipped fitness center, billiards, library, and computers there too. Also, your cable TV is included with this, with the common area maintenance and internet access. So I mean, I already pay about $100 a month for internet. I pay $140 a month for my lawn care. So to have all that included, along with the clubhouse and fees that I have as well, you know, it's actually a pretty good deal whenever you look at the monthly fees here too, because I pay $110 a month for a neighborhood with no amenities. All we have is a gate. So you're getting all this with the clubhouse, with the pool, with the fitness center for $469.33. Not too bad. So some other things that I missed there included with the HOA fee is individual lawn care and lawn irrigation is included there too. Recreational facilities that we talked about before, the reserve funds and the security. And I will tell you, this place is locked down like Fort Knox. It took me forever to get inside here. So that is one thing there that, you know, you have a little bit of peace of mind as far as the security goes, because it not only has the metal gate that opens up, but it also has an arm that goes down to stop every car, to keep you from tailgating in and following that car behind you. Also, you've got heated outdoor pool and spa, 4 hard true tennis courts, a spacious outdoor patio, and beautiful ponds and outdoor spaces around here as well. Now let's go ahead and talk about the community lifestyle here at Woodfield. And so you've got a full-time activities director on staff. So I know that because I tried walking in, you know, I introduced myself, said I was a realtor, wanted to take some videos of the clubhouse, and they just were not having any part of it. So there was 2 people there full-time, a manager in the back. They were very nice, but they just politely told me that, you know, I couldn't film there and to pretty much get out. So also a variety of group fitness programs, including Pilates, yoga, Tai Chi, and water exercises. So I saw this firsthand when I walked in. So definitely something there too. And it's just an active community with, you know, clubs, events, such as a writers club, 50s and 60s rock band, poker bridge, and movie nights. Alrighty guys, so now it's time to move on to our third and final neighborhood, which is Harmony Reserve. This is a brand new construction neighborhood, which they're still building in currently, and I can't wait to show it to you. So let's go ahead and hop in the truck and go see it right now. Alrighty guys, so we made it to our third and final destination, which is one of my favorites, to be honest. I saved the best for last here. And the reason why it's one of my favorites is because it is new construction, and actually the location itself has not been compromised because of that. There was, I think, 120 acres of lush landscape that was saved here and then has just recently been developed. We are on the last phases of new construction here through Miranda Homes, while Holiday Builders has unfortunately been completely sold out of this neighborhood. With the new construction, you get a lot of cool things like the insurance rates are a little bit lower coming in with that new construction building codes. You also have the warranties that go along with new construction. And in fact, I believe that you actually get a better deal building your own home versus buying one, because you don't have to think about anything once you move in. It's really just customizing and personalizing versus, you know, actually fixing real costly structural items such as the roof, the plumbing, the AC, the appliances, all sorts of other things like that. So this is, again, like I said, split between Holiday Builders and Miranda, and you have 6 scenic lakes throughout the neighborhood and ponds that enhances the, you know, the community's natural beauty there too. Now let's go ahead and jump into the real estate here. So this community will feature 299, yes, not 300, but 299 single family homes, and then 98 different villas. So the villas are built by Miranda Homes, while Holiday Builders did not have any villas. So if you want a villa, just know that that is automatically makes it a Miranda build. It's situated on a native upland preserve with views of natural wetland habitat. So these aren't like the man-made hand dug type of, you know, things that you see here, or lakes that you see here. These are all have been here beforehand, and then just have more of like that natural look to it. You've got the final floor plans in progress, targeting active adult home buyers. So here again, this is 55 and older community. You used to have the full-time director here, but I don't believe that is a thing anymore. So know that if I've advertised, or I know that I've advertised it in the past as having a full-time director, it does not anymore. The HOA fees are $256 a month. What it covers is a 15,000 square foot grand clubhouse, which is the one behind me at this pool. We've got a state-of-the-art fitness center, which is there too. I've got some footage of that. Also a movement studio there, for a banquet hall, a card and game room, catering kitchen. Your additional amenities include a luxurious swimming pool right behind me, spacious patio, and then sports courts including tennis, pickleball, bocce ball, and horseshoe pits there as well. Now let's jump into the community lifestyle and talk a little bit about that too. So you have a wide range of social and recreational activities, card games, movie nights, arts and crafts, book clubs, things of that sort. You also have fitness classes there too. So aerobics, Zumba, swimming, and water aerobics also too. So I've seen whenever they're here, I've seen water aerobic sessions being hosted in the back. And also what I don't have notes for here though is that there is a hot tub and spa just over to my left here too. Also, the community hosts a variety of banquets, parties, and social gatherings throughout the year. So this really is the kind of place to go, to where if you're looking for active lifestyle, if you're looking for new construction with a combination of the two, then Harmony Reserve really is the spot to be. You're also too not sacrificing, like I said, with the location, because you are just one red light up from the previous 2 communities that we saw earlier today. So we're all just going to stay within that West Vero corridor and be just quick driving or even biking distance to those main areas like the mall, Publix, Target, different shopping centers, restaurants, and things of that sort. So guys, that really wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for touring with me the top 3 55 and older communities that we have here on this list, and I hope to see you again next week. Thank you.